Hello, welcome to the Children's Library. Are you looking to check out a book? Okay, lovely. Do you have a library card with us? No? Okay, would you like to sign up for one today? It is free, of course. Okay, perfect. I can just get up a new file here for you. Just need to take some of your personal details just to set up the card. Is that all right? Okay, lovely. So, if I could please get your first and last name. Lovely. Could I get your email address, please? Gmail. Okay, perfect. And your date of birth, please? Okay. Your home address? Okay. And can I please get your mobile phone number? Lovely. Okay, so I do have a physical card for you here. Just give that to you. There you go, okay. Right, so now that we've set your card up, what books would you like to check out today? Okay, lovely. I'll just move my keyboard just out of the way of my desk so that we can look at your lovely books. Okay, so the first one here, you've got the Real Fairy Storybook. So I will just go through with you the condition of the book before you check them out, just so that if there are any torn pages, we see them and you don't get the blame, okay? This book has some lovely illustrations. This looks like it'll be a lovely read. Oh look, there's a pumpkin. So I don't see any torn pages or any dirt. So this book looks to be in good condition. As the contents are here, just take a little look at the contents. 1,000 Pearls and Blossom's Tale, The Seahorse and the Kelpie King, 800 Pearls and Pod's Tale, When I Was a Tooth Fairy, 600 Pearls and Fancy's Tale, Princess Curly Longlocks, 400 Pearls and Trip's Tale, The Shoemaker and the Robber Elves, 200 Pearls and Nightwing's Tale, 1 Pumpkin, 5 Deers and 3 Good Wishes, 1 More Pearl and the Midsummer's Ball. Looks as though this book was first published in Great Britain in 1998. There we are. It's a nice little book here. See some frogs jumping. So yes, there's that one. I'll just put it to the side. Next one you've got here is Pingu, a Lift the Flap storybook. So again, I'll just inspect the pages. This one says it was first published in 1994, so this one's even older. Let's see if the flaps are intact. this book looks to be in quite good condition for how old it is. Bit of a fold here in this flap. Pingu is often in trouble. There we go. So this book is a little bit stained in places. A couple of little folds, but nothing too bad. A little bit of a pencil drawing there. Good morning, Pingu. There, a lovely little book. Okay, so next we have this book here, Peepo, the best book ever published for babies. I'm just going to move this little frog over here. And this is by Janet and Alan Alberg. So, we take a look at this one. First published by Viking in 1981. This edition was 2011, so this physical book isn't that old, but the actual story is quite old. Peepo. The illustrations in this book are lovely. It's quite nice. As the little one grows older, you can play Spot the Duck, you know, Find Me the Watch. So it's a nice little story, and then it's a nice little book as they grow older as well. So they are at the park, playing Peepo. This book looks to be in absolutely perfect condition. So there's that one. Okay, moving on to the next one here. We have Frog is Frightened. There's a funny little frog on the front there. Now let's have a look at the condition of this book. A little bit grubby, but nothing too bad so far. And there's a lovely little frog and a goose. This looks like a funny little story. Frog was very frightened. He was lying in bed and he could hear strange noises everywhere. There was a creaking in the cupboard and a rustling under the floorboards. Somebody's under my bed, thought Frog. This looks like a nice book. Does it say when it was published? 2014. Oh, there is a little rip here, just in this inside cover here, so I will just make a note of that. Grab my pen and paper here. Small rip and inside cover. Okay, there we are. Just make a note of that. Okay. No, if it's just wear and tear, you don't get charged. It's just so that we know. Keep a record of the condition of the books, but you won't get charged if it's a little accidental rip like that. If you were intentionally ripped the whole book up, then yes, we would charge you, but not just for a little tear. So here is the next book, again by Janet and Alan Alberg. Bye Bye Baby. We have a little baby here with a teddy bear and a cat and a chicken. I think it might be a robot chicken. Let's have a look. The condition of this book looks brand new. So let's see. Starting at the end. The end. Oh, this looks like a nice little story. I think this story is sad actually, so it won't be one that I'll read, but I'll appreciate the illustrations. That's lovely there with the little cat on the wall. There was once a baby who had no mummy. This baby lived in a little house all by himself. He fed himself and bathed himself. He even changed his own nappy. It was very sad. This edition was published in 2019. Does it say when it was originally published? Sorry. 1989. There we are. Okay, there's that one. Pop it in your pile. Let's have a look. Right, there's this one next. My Adventures in Nursery Rhymeland. Let's see who we can spot here. So we've got a spider, Itsy Bitsy Spider, Humpty Dumpty. Is this Goldilocks? Can't quite remember. Ooh, this has stumped me. Old woman who lived in a shoe, maybe? Let's see. Do they have a contents? No. This book was especially written for Catherine Wood, with love from Mammy and Daddy. Written and illustrated by Margaret Gibson. There's nice little illustrations here. Doesn't say when it was published. Oh, it's Mother Goose on the front. So there's little Bo Peep, Humpty Dumpty. Was an old woman who lived in a shoe. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Mary had a little lamb. Little Boy Blue. Little Miss Muffet, that's who it was on the front. Couldn't quite remember. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Rub-a-dub-a-dub, 3 men in a tub. Mother Goose. Wow, this book is absolutely beautiful. I might have to check this one out after you bring it back. There's that one there. The condition on that is absolutely perfect. There we go. Put that in your pile. The next book we have here is The Crocodile Who Came for Dinner. So let's just check the condition of this book here. Oops. I think this book is brand new. Looks to be. Oh, a little baby crocodile. There we are. First published in Spain in 2020. This edition published in Great Britain in 2022. There's that one then. Put that in the pile. Okay. The next one here is a hardback. And it's the Jolly Postman or Other People's Letters. Again by Janet and Alan Alberg. I just love all the little illustrations around the edge here. So sweet. So this book here is an interactive book. Let's see. So there's a letter here. So we read the letter. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear, I am very sorry indeed that I came into your house and ate Baby Bear's porridge. Mummy says I am a bad girl. I hardly eat any porridge when she cooks it, she says. Daddy says he will mend the little chair. Love from Goldilocks. P.S. Baby Bear can come to my party if he likes. There will be 3 kinds of jelly and a conjurer. So yeah, this book is very fun to read. So I'll just check that all of the letters are where they're supposed to be. Oh, so this one is, oh wow, Hobgoblin Supplies Limited. Everything for the modern witch. Delivered to your door or den. Covens catered for. Wow. So this is a lovely little leaflet. I need to reread this book, I think. There's so many hidden details. It's nice to explore. So that's that one. The next one is addressed to Mr. V. Big, Mile High House, Beanstalk Gardens. And this is a postcard. Thinking of you on our magic carpet tour. First class hotels, music and dancing, fun and food, fabulous beaches. And this is a postcard to the Dear Giant Big. Having a nice time, me, my mum and your hen, what lays the golden eggs. It's better than the traveller's checks. Saw a bloke as we was flying down. He was bigger than you. I've took note of his address. Take care of yourself and your talking harp. I'll be back for that one of these days. I shouldn't wonder. Bye for now, your very little pal, Jack. There we go. Next one is addressed to Cinderella. Oop. So there's 2 things in here. Cinderella, the story of a fairy princess. And if I can open it, a letter. Dear Princess, we at the Piper Press hope soon to publish a little book for the younger readers in celebration of your recent marriage to H.R.H. Prince Charming. A copy of this book is enclosed for your approval. We trust this somewhat shortened version of Your Highness's most marvellous tale will not displease you. We also trust that you will be comfortable in your new home and live happily ever after. Your humble servant and loyal subject to be, Peter Piper, Managing Director. So that's that one. Big Bad Wolf. what's he got? Dear Mr. Wolf, we are writing to you on behalf of our client, Miss Riding Hood, concerning her grandma. Miss Hood tells us that you are presently occupying her grandma's cottage and wearing her grandma's clothes without this lady's permission. Please understand that if this harassment does not cease, we will call in the official woodcutter, and if necessary, all the king's horses and all the king's men. On a separate matter, we must inform you that Messrs. Three Little Pigs Limited are now firmly resolved to sue for damages. Your offer of shares in a turnip or apple picking business is declined, and all this huffing and puffing will get you nowhere. Yours sincerely, H. Meany. To Goldilocks. Oh, this does have a little tear here. I'll just make a note of that. Just get my pencil. This is money. Bank of Wonderland. Small tear in bottom right corner. Okay. Just jotted that down. Apart from that, everything's been in perfect condition. Oh, look, a sweet little birthday card. To Goldilocks with love from Mrs. Bunting and baby. Slide those back in there. Right, is that it? There, that's all the little surprises in that book. There we go. If it comes to Christmas time and you do visit the library again, there's a Christmas Jolly Postman that is also worth a read. Okay, so this is your last book in your pile here. Burglar Bill, again, Janet and Alan Alberg. Okay, so let's have a look at this book here. It tells you when it's published. First published in 1977 and then reissued in 2015. Take them back. Looks to be in perfect condition here. When the night comes, he takes the baby for a walk in the park. Say run for it if you see anybody, says Burglar Bill. Run for it, the baby says. The illustrations in this book are lovely. There's a lot to see. Burglar Bill gives an apple to the baby, but still the baby cries. He gives a slice of toast and marmalade to the baby, but still the baby cries. He gives a plate of beans and a cup of tea to the baby. The baby eats the beans, throws the cup of tea on the floor and starts to laugh. That's better, says Burglar Bill. I like a few beans myself. There we are. He's doing his burgling. There we go, this one's in absolutely perfect condition. Okay, and there's the back here. Right, so now that we've checked all of your books for any marks, And for the condition, I will just get these stamped and then I will enter them into the computer and then you can be on your way, okay? Okay, so there's Burglar Bill, Jolly Postman, the Crocodile who came for dinner, My Adventures in Nursery Rhymeland, Bye Bye Baby, Frog is Frightened, Peepo, Pingu, and the Real Fairy Storybook. Okay, so if I get my keyboard back in position, so that I can type you up. Let's see here. So we've got the Real Fairy Storybook, and that one. Next one, Pingu. Lift the flap. Next, Peepo. Next, Frog is Frightened. Bye Bye Baby. My Adventures in Nursery Rhymeland. The Crocodile who came for tea. The Jolly Postman and other people's letters. Last but not least, Burglar Bill. Okay, so the date for you to bring these books back, please, is the 20th of October, okay? Would you like me to write you a little slip so that you remember the date? No problem. So here, 20th of October 2024, just in case you forget the year. Okay, and we do have a drop box for bringing library books back, so you don't have to come and check them back in with us at the till. Sometimes we can be quite busy, so we don't want you to wait around for too long. You can just drop them in the drop box, but of course if you wanted to come and have a chat, give us a little review of your books that you've read, any recommendations, of course you are more than welcome to come to the desk. Okay, so you've got your card there and your slip here for you to take home. Okay, enjoy your books. I hope they are great reads and we look forward to seeing you again. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.